Hello, dear yogis. Welcome to the Yoga Studies Institute. I'm Benji, and I'll be guiding us through a 45-minute Lady Niguma series. We will explore our inner world, using the subtle body to unwind the knots of misunderstanding and to train the mind to discover the bliss and power within us. Through this practice, we use postures and breath work to direct our awareness to the inner world. The yogi learns to observe their patterns of emotion, of thought, and their mental seeds to consciously create their whole world. So I invite you to find presence on your mat. Start to turn yourself within. Enjoy a warm-up, maybe rotating at the hips, the shoulders, or neck, while I introduce today's theme. Yogis journey towards the goal of yoga, a total freedom from all wrong ways of thinking. Along this journey, yogis mark their progress with different kinds of freedoms. The freedom from sickness and disease is the first mark of a yogi. Through their practice on and off the mat, the yogi begins to experience freedom from being sick, with their organs feeling vitalized and the circulation of blood, breath, and prana improved. There comes a freedom from tension, with a sense of ease in the muscles and a relaxation in the nervous system. Yogis know that health does not originate from rigorous asana practices or from eating healthy. Rather, they master their health by generously protecting the health of others. This is the real cause to freedom of illness and disease. Our illnesses are able to be healed through the power of living with this kind of wisdom and understanding. Then, the happiness of health arises in us. It's time to go within to hear the stories of our heart and our throat. Maybe these chakras will give us the wisdom of how health really comes about. Take a deep breath, close the eyes. Reverse your gaze from looking outward to looking at yourself inwardly. Center your mind in your heart. With awareness in the heart, feel a sense of gratitude for all those who have helped you to know health. From your yoga mat, to the people who have brought you your food, the gardeners. Now move your awareness to your throat. Reflect on how you will use the strength and vitality cultivated in this practice and given to you by others to benefit other people in your life today. How can you empower and uplift others into knowing strength and vitality? Maybe someone comes to mind. How do they need to be helped? How do they need help in finding strength and vitality? Continue to breathe. See yourself helping them. Concentrate your mind. See how they feel as you help them. See their smile, feel their gratitude. Is it our health really worth it if it can't be used to help others? Now rejoice. Feel a sense of joy about helping them. Open the heart and let the joy flow from these acts of healing. We'll use the Bija mantras to tune into our chakras and begin empowering ourselves to go really help other people. Bring the awareness to the level of your heart, in towards the spine. Pinpoint your mind. The mantra here is Lam, the element of earth, the quality of nourishment and structure. Inhale. Exhale fully. Inhale to the heart. Let's chant together. Lam nam 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 nam. Lam nam 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 nam. Moving the awareness up to the level of the throat. Pinpoint the mind. About a ½ inch in from the spine. The Bija mantra here is Sum, the element of universal mountain, the quality of helping other people. Inhale. Sum, 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 sum. Sum, 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 sum. Observe how you feel, observe what comes up. Observe the mind and the emotions. Try to maintain this inner awareness through our practice. We'll come to the front of our mat for our sun salutations. Surya Namaskars. Find a Tadasana. Mountain pose. Engage the inner thighs, drawing the legs in towards each other, lifting from the arches of the feet. Inhale, lifting the rib cage, drawing the abdomen in towards the spine. Bring your palms together at the center of your chest. Tuck your chin a little bit. Find a long spine. Lift. Inhale. Exhale the hands down and back. Inhale, hands come all the way up. Thumbs interlock, palms face forward. Exhale, forward fold. Hands clasp behind the back. Exhale, planting the hands, left foot steps back, left knee down to the ground. Stretch. Right foot steps back, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Press the hips into the mat. Engage the legs. Use the lower spine. Exhale, down dog. Engage your core. Hips go up. Head goes down. Relax the neck. Press the whole palm into the mat and engage the foot into the earth. Inhale the left foot forward, right knee down to the ground. Right foot forward to meet the left, hands clasped behind the back, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, thumbs interlock, maybe a bit of a back bend, engage the legs, tuck the tailbone. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down, right foot steps back, right knee down to the ground. Plant your right hand next to your foot, left arm goes up to the sky, twist. Exhale, bring the hand down, left foot goes back, plank. Knees, chest and chin or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right foot forward between your hands. Left knee comes down to the mat. Plant the left hand next to the right foot. Right arm goes up to the sky. Twist. Engage your core. Ground into the mat with your front foot and the back leg. Engage the muscles. Plant the hands. Left foot steps forward to meet the right. Hands clasped behind the back. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, bring the palms together, the center of your chest. Inhale. Exhale the hands down and back. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands clasped behind the back. Moving with the breath. Feel the improvement of your circulation, of the blood, of your prana, and of your thoughts. Exhale, plant the hands, left foot steps back, left knee down to the ground. Right foot back, knees, chest and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale the left foot forward, right knee down to the ground. Stretch the groin, long spine. Right foot comes forward, hands clasped behind the back. Inhale all the way up. One more time, gracefully folding forward, hands clasped. Planting the hands, right foot steps back, right knee down to the ground. Left foot back, knees, chest, and chin, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's hold it here. Exhale, 5. Bring the abdomen in towards the spine. Exhale, 4. Actively engage your feet, the palms of the hand into the mat. Exhale, 3. Hips go up. Relax the neck. Exhale, 2. Open up the front of the chest. Exhale, 1. Long spine. Inhale all the way down. Child's pose. Inhale up to sitting, your legs extended out in front of you. Identify your left foot. Place your left foot on the outside of your right knee. Bring the right foot over to the hip, finding both sit bones on the floor. Inhale the right arm up, crossing the elbow to the outside of the left knee. Long spine, using your back arm as a second spine to find length. Look over your left shoulder. Draw the abdomen in. Observe in yourself the beliefs you have about where health really comes from. Where do I think health comes from? My own well-being. Does it come from how many supplements I take? How well I eat? How come sometimes I take supplements and they work and sometimes they don't? That seems kind of weird. Something weird's going on here. Counter twist to the other side. Extend your legs out in front of you. Identify your right foot. Place your right foot on the outside of your left leg. Bend the left leg, bringing the heel over to the hip. Both sit bones on the ground, long spine. Inhale the left arm up, cross the body, elbow on the outside of the knee. Back arm is a second spine. Look over your right shoulder. Find length. Continue to observe. What are the things I do to maintain my health? Think to yourself, do I know anybody who I believe should be healthy, but seems to be experiencing challenges in their health? How could that be so? How come there doesn't seem to be one panacea, one cure-all for us? Exhale, counter twist to the other side. Then meet me in plank. Then just step your left foot forward between your hands. We're going to come into warrior 2. Bring your back heel down at a 45. Bend the front leg, knee over the heel. Inhale, both arms come up. Open up, warrior 2. Engage the muscles of the back leg. Look over your left shoulder. Smile. Be happy. Maybe my happiness is the greatest supplement I have. Continue to breathe. Concentrate on the heart. Good job. Extend the front leg. Twist over to the other side. See if you can keep your arms up. Bend the right knee. Knee over the ankle. Open up the front of the chest. Hips in line with the outside edge of the mat. Try to see where your misunderstandings about your health are. Ask your heart. Maybe there's an intelligence in the body. Maybe it has some wisdom to share. Exhale 3. Inhale 3. Exhale 2. Inhale 2. Exhale 1. Inhale 1. Straighten the front leg. Close your stance a little bit. Bring your feet closer together. Keep the hips still parallel with the outside edge of the mat, and bring your left arm up to your ear. Try to keep it glued here as you bring your hips over to the left, upper body to the right. Try to keep the shoulders in one line. Keep your weight off this right leg. Try to use the strength of your back to lift you up as you go a little bit towards the right, trying to feel a stretch in the left side body. Inhale up to straight. Extend your arms outward and twist over to the other side. Bring the right ear up. Hips go to the right, upper body to the left. Feeling a stretch in the right side body, the pingala, where our emotions and thoughts of ignorant disliking start to run through our body. How do you ignorantly dislike ways to be healthy? Maybe if we understood that health really came by giving it to others, do we dislike helping others in their health? Do we find a sense of pride in being vital when other people are not? Maybe that's increasing the knot at the level of the heart. This is going to help you open yourself up. Inhale up. Bring that back leg to meet the front. Meet your other leg at the front of your mat. Feet come together. Palms in the center of your chest. Interlock your fingers. Extend your middle finger, Kali Mudra. Inhale all the way up. Arms come to the ears. Find length. Tuck the tailbone. Engage the legs. Inhale. Exhale over to the right. Hips go to the left. You don't need to go super deep here. Health doesn't come from pain. Health doesn't come from hurting ourselves. Health probably comes from helping other people. Listening to our body. Listening to what other people need. Then give it to them. Inhale straight. Find a little bit more length. Maybe change the clasp of the hands. Legs come together. Bring the hips over to the right, upper body to the left. Let's start to let go of these misunderstandings. Open up our heart to be compassionate. The ultimate practice for health and well-being. Inhale to straight. The arms down, come to your side. Notice how you feel. Observe yourself. Move in a tree pose. Start with the left leg, nice and strong. Maybe you just come on the toes today, the right foot. Maybe that foot comes up to the calf, up to the thigh. Maybe half lotus. Maybe the palms come to the center of your heart. Maybe they come behind you. Prayer pose. Find your edge. Respect yourself. Release. Bring the right leg down gracefully, easily. Find strength in the right leg, nice and strong. Toes, calves, thighs, half lotus. Palms together. Lengthen. Strong leg. Tuck your chin a little bit. Find length. Creating spaciousness in the two side channels. Getting out the clogs of misunderstanding. Very good. Gracefully and easily. Left leg comes down. The front of your mat, bring your arms out. We're just gonna come down to sitting, nice and gentle, and then to lay on our back. We're gonna move into half shoulder stand to put pressure at the level of our heart, right on the spine. Bend your knees, start to bring your knees towards your head, hips come off the mat. Support your leg or your hips with your hands, elbows on the ground. Try to bring your shoulders down to the mat too. Tuck your chin a little bit to lengthen the neck. Always an option here to put a blanket under the shoulders or the head. Probably not the head, just the shoulders. Find pressure at the level of the heart. Pinpoint. Concentration. Seeing things for what they really are. Where does my health really come from? How come some things work for other people, and then for other people they don't? Seems weird. It's questions like these that really help us to become yogis, to refine our practice, to get through the hurdles in our mind. Release, bring your hips down nice and slow, vertebrae by vertebrae. And then roll up to sitting, coming into a plank. Knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Coming back into a plank, and then lower yourself down nice and slow. And pillow your head, looking over your left side. Just relax. We've built up a lot of prana. We're just gonna let it work itself through our body. We don't need to create any tension. Locust pose. Arms come to your side. Forehead on the mat. Legs come together, nice and strong. Start to press your hips into the mat and lift up the front of your body. Shoulders come off the mat, legs come off the mat. Palms come up, arms come up. Shoulders go back. Breathe. Concentrate on the front of the chest. The locust point. This is how we start to walk with our heart first. Our heart out in front of us. Inhale to the chest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, go a little bit deeper. Strengthen, engage. Look up. Exhale, relax, pillowing your head, looking over your right shoulder. Doing a beautiful job. Let's move into bow. We'll bend the knees, grab the ankles. I like to put my middle finger right in the crease at the ankle. Forehead on the mat. Don't pick up your head, just start kicking into your hands. When you feel like you've reached your max, then start to pick up the chest. Pick the head up, relax the lower back, relax the whole back body. Breathe. Try to bring the knees together. Just kick into the hands. Smile. Exhale 3. Exhale 2. Exhale 1. Inhale 1. Exhale, release. Push yourself back into a child's pose. Forehead on the mat, hips back to the heels, arms out in front of you. Inhale up to sitting. We'll move into horse rolls. This is to distribute the prana up and down the spine. So this can look like rolling forward and back. Hips coming all the way front. You can bring your forehead down to the mat in front of you. Rolling back. Maybe come into Baddha Konasana. Rolling back. Make it elegant. Flow with grace and ease. Finding a last roll, and then rolling up to sitting. Sukhasana. Easy seat, cross-legged. Chin Mudra. We're going to twist at the level of the throat now to help release those two side channels. So we're going to bring our chin over to our right shoulder. Just feel a twist on the left side of the throat. Breathe. Observe your misunderstanding of health. We have to see our misunderstandings so we can transmute them into wisdom. They're not always easy to look at, but we have to detoxify the ways of viewing the world that have created our sickness. Relax, bring your chin to straight, and then bring the chin over to the left shoulder. Breathe, concentrate in towards the spine. Try to breathe there. Chin comes to straight, and then we're going to move into reverse tabletop to lengthen the two side channels. Place your hands behind you, fingertips facing towards the front of your mat, feet out in front of you. And inhale, bring your hips up towards the sky. If you don't like to drop your neck back, find your edge. Respect yourself. If you're comfortable, just let the head fall back. Open up the two side channels. Open up the throat. Your head won't fall off, I promise. You're doing great. We warmed up a lot to get here. Press your hands into the mat and push the hips up. Three, 2, 1. Release. Good job. Extend the legs out in front of you. We'll come into shoulder stand. Start to wiggle your shoulder blades together. We want to give ourselves a nice, proper foundation here. Option here to put a blanket underneath the shoulder blades. Plenty of variations. Maybe just legs up the wall, supporting your legs at the thighs. Concentrate on the throat. If you're ready, you can bend the knees, pick the hips up. Draw the knees over to the head. Try to get the hips right over the shoulder blades. Continue to wiggle the shoulder blades closer together. Support your back as close to the upper back as possible. And then bring the legs up. Very good. Starting to invert ourselves, to draw the prana downwards, to draw the blood towards the head. Here we're trying to concentrate on the throat to gather purified energy at the level of the throat. Try to count your breaths. Pick a number, and then every day do that number. Every week, add one more to that number. If today you start at 9, maybe next week you start at 10. Try to gather wisdom and a good feeling at the throat. Think about how you're helping your body, you're taking care of yourself in this practice. By doing so, you'll be better able to serve others. You're using vital energy appropriately in the most beneficial way possible. Sometimes I think about all the times I've wasted my vital energy chasing things that brought me sickness and illness. And through this practice, I now have clarity. I have understanding and I have wisdom of where my health, my love, my happiness really comes from. And it brings me closer to freedom. Halasana, plow pose. When you're ready, you can start to bring your feet behind you. The hands come together on the mat, arms nice and long, engaged, to give you a foundation, to give you strength, to slowly bring the feet back behind the head. If that's too much on the neck, you can bend the knees. Just bring the knees to either side of the head. Just continue to breathe, focus, concentrate. Start to roll yourself down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Engage your core and then bring the legs down. Mini Shavasana, you deserve it. This is how I get Shavasanas. I give you guys mini Shavasanas in practice. Roll over to your left side, pick yourself up. Come into Sukhasana. We'll move into Uddiyana Bandha. Find a chin mudra. Find your breath. Become present. The goal of this is to draw the energy in and up towards the throat. As we do that, we'll also throw in some Mula Bandha and some Jalandhara Bandha. This is Mula Bandha, is bringing the pelvic floor in and up to try and bring it up towards the belly button and bring the chest up to try and kiss the chin. Uddiyana Bandha requires us to exhale fully and completely. At the bottom of that exhale, we'll draw the abdomen in and then act as though we were going to inhale to try and create a vacuum. Then we'll bring the diaphragm and abdomen in and up under the rib cage. Take some practice, stick with it, you'll get it. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. The bottom of the exhale, exhale some more. Draw the abdomen in and in towards the spine. Now try to create a vacuum. False inhale. Squeeze the pelvic floor, the perineum, and draw it up towards the belly button as you bring the chest up towards the chin, creating a lock. Chin mudra, concentrate. Exhale slowly, silently. Relax. Inhale completely into the bottom of the lung, the middle of the lung, and all the way up to the collarbone. Exhale, let it all go. Exhale some more. Draw the abdomen in, create a vacuum. Draw the abdomen and diaphragm up under the rib cage. Squeeze the pelvic floor up towards the belly button, chest comes up. You're doing the 3 locks, drawing the prana up towards the head, through the throat. Exhale, silently, slowly. Inhale 2 times. If that last exhale is not silent and slow, then you want to dial it down a little bit. That means there's too much tension, maybe in the chest or in the body. At the bottom of your next exhale, exhale completely, then exhale again. Really let it all go. Draw the belly button in towards the spine, in and up. Do all 3 locks. Smile. Exhale slowly, silently. Take 3 deep breaths. Very good. Extend your legs out in front of you. Bring your elbows back behind you. And then drop your head down, coming onto the top of the head. There's a second option here to lay on your back and then palms face down, press into your elbows, and then bring the top of your head onto the mat. Bring your chest up. Press your legs and your hips into the mat. Arch your lower spine, shoulders back and down. Look behind you. Then close your eyes. This pose is to distribute the prana through the body, through the 72,000 channels, to every cell of your body. Maybe recalling that person that you wanted to help earlier in the intro to this practice. Send them some of this prana. Declare to yourself that you're gonna help them. You're gonna do what it takes. You're gonna show up. You can't do better than your best. All we can ask is that you show up. And we're so thankful you do. I like to grab my hips here when I release with my hands, press my elbows into the mat, and then relax my head, my upper spine onto the mat. And now we melt into Shavasana. Exhale with a sigh. Release control of your breath. Start to relax. Doing a body scan, starting at the tips of the toes. Try to bring all your awareness into your right big toe. Try to feel your toenail. Maybe if we learn how to bring our awareness into our right big toe, we learn how to be really sensitive to others, how to bring them healing in a very subtle way. Spread that awareness to your left big toe. And then all 10 toes. And then the foot and the legs. Become aware of your skin touching your clothes. Become aware of the veins, the nerves, the muscles, the bones. All the elements that come together to form the body. Let your legs relax. Adjust your hips if they're a little uncomfortable. It's okay to relax. Relax the organs, scanning the intestines, the stomach, the spleen, the liver and gallbladder on the right side underneath the right rib cage. The lungs and the heart. Permission to relax. Giving your gratitude for everything they do to give you this experience. Think to yourself all the health and well-being you've given them by doing this practice. Relax the shoulders into the mat, the arms. Bring your awareness into the pinky of your right hand, all the way to the tip of the pinky. All these subtle areas of our body that we have the opportunity to help heal, to give our relationship, to give our awareness to. Give permission to your hands to relax. Coming into the tailbone, traveling up the spine, all the way into the neck, into where the spine meets the skull, rocking your head side to side if you'd like to relax the neck. Swallow to relax the throat. Relax the jaw, relax the tongue and the mouth. Relax the muscles around the mouth, on the cheeks, around the eyes, the brow line, allowing the eyes to relax into their sockets. Relaxing the forehead, relaxing the scalp onto the skull. Relax the mind. Try to hold your mind in your heart. What would it feel like to have your awareness in your heart all the time? Is it even possible? How would you act? How would other people interact with you? How would it change your life? When we stop grasping for health, through things that could never bring us health? Or would we offer ourselves and what we do have to give health to others? Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Roll over to your left side to remember where these things like health actually come from. Push yourself up when you're ready. Come into a Sukhasana. Checking with yourself, is your awareness still in your heart? As you find a chin mudra, thumb and pointer finger come to touch. We'll chant Om together for right action, U, right speech, for right thinking. Inhale to chant. Bring your palms together at the center of your chest. Let's dedicate our practice. May all beings know the causes to health and the freedom from sickness and disease. May all beings have what they need and what they want to be happy and well. Thank you for another beautiful practice. I hope you go out there today and find that person you thought about at the beginning of this class and just give them a little bit of help, whatever they need. Be sensitive to what they need. See you again soon.